Good morning. It's the last day and it's about 6:45 and it's raining lightly. I've hoped that with the tent dry I might keep it dry, but I don't think that's going to happen. But it doesn't really matter anymore. We have an easy-ish 10 miles to the coast and then we're done. So that's quite good. I'm actually ready for it now, I think. It's funny, some challenges it comes very quickly, some it can't come quick enough. It feels about right actually. We do feel like we've slowed down so much, and it does feel like we've been spinning it out and spinning it out, which I guess we have. But I actually feel ready for the finish now. Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to have dashed for the finish. But yeah, it's been good. It's been a good challenge, really. Very good. Obviously the weather was a bit poor at the start, but it just got steadily better as we've gone across. It wasn't even that bad, really. It was. Yeah, it wasn't great. It was the issue with the weather at the start was that it was raining and it was a bit windy, and it was just going from clean and dry out into that is never something you want to do. And that wasn't really the main problem though. It was the terrain. That first day was so hard. Yeah, I really thought we'd bitten off more than we could chew. Day 2 we got ourselves out of trouble, but at the cost of being a bit behind. It was okay. Day 3 I quite liked actually. Day 3 was the day we crossed over on the Colin ferry. Quite a big day in miles. Nice dinner. Just lots of bits to that day. That was why it was quite nice. Day 4 I didn't like at all really, apart from the coffee break under the bridge. Didn't like the West Highland Way. Straight into the wind for miles and miles and miles. But after we got to Lochailort, everything got a bit better. So the day out of Lochailort, we went up towards Lochailort via way of Blackwater Reservoir. Stayed at the Bothy, camped at the Bothy, which was nice until the weather changed. But it was actually quite a nice day. Day 6, a bit longer, up to Lochailort, Lochosian, and then down towards Rannoch. Quite like that as well. That was alright. Day 7 I loved, and that was the really long road walk. Not because it was a really long road, I was just ready for it, and it was what we needed at the time, and I just liked the simplicity of the day at that point. You know, it was a simple mission. Get as far as you can. We used the road to do it. Just loved it. It's simple, uncomplicated walking. Also, I hadn't listened to any music or anything for over a week, so it was just nice to have some music on, because obviously you're not going to do a 38k road walk without some help. We had a lovely camp that night as well. The next day into Blair was a bit slow, a bit more road walk, a bit more perilous, but we got that done. That was a bit of a non-day really. Day 9 up through Glentilk I loved. Glentilk was lovely. And that was okay. I should stay dry until the very end, crossing the Geldyburn. But that was decent. Day 10 into Braemar. Well, what can you say? Standard that was. I didn't like Braemar this year though. I know I've said it every time, I'm not going to do Braemar again. In the past I've felt it overwhelming just with the number of people. Didn't have that this year. They're all hiding away. Streets were deserted in the evening, but yet you still couldn't get in any of the pubs or anything to eat. We had a takeaway curry from the co-op. Yeah, microwave yourself job. No, I think I'm done with Braemar. Everything seems to be going up in price. It's like they don't want us there. Ballater is the future. Speaking of which, the next day towards Ballater, that was fine. Quite a bit of road walking. The difficulty of finding a lowland wild camp, but we managed it and it was okay. Into Ballater the next day, fine. Day 12 that is. And then we started the East Side Way, which was long and well, pretty much all looked the same, that first bit. But we got to a point, late decision to get the campsite. We went there. It wasn't a fabulous campsite because it's a caravan park that doesn't really do tents. And then the day from the Boyne to Fiesta side, it's difficult to remember much about it, other than it seemed to be a lot of walking uphill. But it was fine. It was just a bit of a simple road walk. And then yesterday was quite nice. A bit of road walking to get to the track up into the Fetteresso. Then the Fetteresso, I like walking through the Fetteresso. I'm not sure I like camping in the Fetteresso so much. And that's not because of the ticks, which I don't seem to have seen any of in this time. It's not because of that. It's just because the grounds are bloody bumpy. So I've had the bumpiest pitch of the trip, and possibly the most broken sleep of the trip as a result. So that wasn't so good. But we're in the Fetteresso. We've got 10 miles to go to the castle. We're going out a different way to the way I went before. In the past I went east, but then I was going straight towards Stonehaven. So this time we are going slightly to the left of Stonehaven, slightly below Stonehaven on the map, to the castle. And we're going to go out the south along the we're just by the bridge over the Cowie. So we're going to go over that and down. And then we'll be done. So there's a little bit of pressure today just to get it done in good time, to get a bus to Montrose to sign out. But we've got loads of time. Right. I suppose I better finish my coffee, pack up, go to Montrose. See the sea? Here it is. Right, let's go. It's in, it's coming out. We did it.